Hey everyone. So, we're starting a new segment where we tell some old war stories before hard living and the creep of senility rob them from our memory. And on that cheery note, I'd like to introduce Pete, an old friend who's making his debut appearance on the program. Take it away, brother.
After 4 years of being in the Army, I was in charge of the barracks, making sure that the rooms were kept up, getting soldiers new rooms, and making sure that the rooms were well kept after they left. I was stationed at Fort Campbell, where people go to air assault school to learn how to slide down ropes out of helicopters, Black Hawk Down style. Members of any branch can apply to air assault school, not just the Army. One day, I had 3 Air Force members needing barracks rooms while they were stationed at Fort Campbell for air assault school. While leading them to their rooms, I overheard them talking about how shitty these barracks rooms were and how they were getting an extra $300 in their paychecks this month for, and I quote, substandard living conditions. The only thing I could think of was that I've been living in these barracks for years, and I just stopped and imagined them in mansions while I looked up at them from a dirt hole in the ground.
So, that actually reminds me of the first time that I heard the term Chairforce. So, we were in the Bay, and for those of you not in the know, the Bay essentially is a garage where they keep all the enlisted peasants until they need us for work. So we're all sitting around, and I hear somebody call the Air Force the Chairforce, and it just sort of struck me as really lazy, third grade style insult. So I asked, why do you call them that? And without missing a beat, my NCO turns to me and says, because they have chairs. It was then that it dawned on me that my platoon, which had like 30 people in it, had a grand total of 3 chairs, all of which had been worn down to the springs and were fought over like you tossed a pork chop into a pit of starving wolves. So yeah, I kinda get why the Chairforce would see our daily lives as substandard living conditions.
Drive on, first platoon.
Drive on, first platoon.
Drive on, first platoon.
Drive on, first platoon.
Someday you'll be all alone.
Someday you'll be all alone.
Way out in a combat zone.
Way out in a combat zone.
Don't you worry about being alone.
Don't you worry about being alone.
Second platoon will bring you home.
Second platoon will bring you home.